What's up, dudes? Colin coming at you with another totally rad home video. Today we're gonna go over this totally radical, cool, banging video effect, the VHS camcorder effect, where we make everything look like we shot this on a 90s or early 2000s camcorder. And I'm gonna show you 3 completely different ways of how we're gonna make it, all in Adobe Premiere Pro. The actual output of this effect has thousands of variations to it. It kind of just depends on how you want to mix and match it, but we're gonna go over 3 different ways. Make sure you kids stick around to the very end of the video if you want to get that totally radical, cool VHS font. And I just want to emphasize that we are creating an effect with this one. It is not like my coloring video where we just create different looks. But if you want to go see that, like, you totally can. VHS video effect in 30 seconds, money back guaranteed. If you can't do it in 30 seconds, just don't bankrupt me. My channel's not big enough for this kind of financial crisis. So the easiest free way to accomplish this effect is to simply go to YouTube, type in VHS overlay, get a YouTube video downloader, download these overlays, make sure the overlay is on a black screen, don't fall for like the PNG look. Save that overlay to your project file. If you guys aren't organizing your files yet, I don't know what to say. Please just organize it. I made a whole video on it. If you have to go watch it, just go watch it, I guess. Let's hop into Adobe Premiere Pro. Just a reminder, the footage that you use for this does not necessarily matter, whether you're shooting on your iPhone or DSLR. Pretty much any footage will work with this because essentially we're just trying to downgrade the footage that we have. All you have to do is bring this overlay into our sequence, put it above our footage, and change the blending mode to screen. Radical! It's not a very custom look, but it's very simple to do. You can add this to pretty much any of your footage or projects, and you can stack it with other ones like noise and grain or film looks to create a more unique look, but it just doesn't look as good as the next way that we do it, which is our RGB split. I just want to give a quick shout out to Austin Newman for showing me how to do this effect when I first needed it. What we want to do is go to our effects panel and apply color balance, RGB, to our clip. And then we're going to hold down Option, click on our clip, and then drag it up to video layer 2, and then again to video layer 3. RGB is red, green, blue. 3 different colors, we need 3 different clips. And then we're gonna choose one of the 3 colors. We'll make this top one 100% red, 0% green, 0% blue. We just wanna quickly switch the blend mode of our clip to linear dodge, add. Now we're gonna go to the second video layer and we're gonna choose a different color. So we'll turn this one to 100% green, put the blending mode to linear dodge, and as you could probably guess, on the bottom one, we're gonna keep this 100% blue. This is our main clip, so we're not gonna switch the overlay. So now we have all 3 colors layered on top of each other and it looks the exact same as it did before. What we want to do is we just want to slightly adjust the top 2 layers. So we're going to go to this top layer and we're going to adjust it horizontally. We're just going to drag it a bit to the left, and as you can see, we kind of already get this split effect. Next we're going to go down to our second layer and we're going to change it on the vertical axis, lifting it up, and then slightly scale up the clips that you adjusted so that the edges aren't shifted. And now we have the full RGB split. You can use this for different effects if you just want to use it for like a second. I know some people like to do it in their glitch effects. To make this look a little bit better, all we have to do is add one more adjustment layer. Go back to our effects tab, type in noise. It works super well, but it's very taxing on our computers. So we're gonna put it to 20% and then we're gonna render it out so that I can play this back for you. It might slow down your editing process, so I typically do this at the very end. Cool, second tip, down. I hope you did that in 30 seconds. Don't check. Let's do a bonus round of cool extra effects that you can add on to these before we get into the third way to create the VHS effect. If we want to make that crop, it's very simple. All we have to do is create another adjustment layer, go to our effects panel, type in crop, make sure the adjustment layer is above the other layers, and then we're just going to trim it into the left and the right. And there you go, it's kind of like the same thing. And you can nest that if you want to keep all these layers into one clip. Bonus. If you want the footage to have the cool line running through it, like these old school camcorders, we can do that with just one more adjustment layer. Alright, so we have an adjustment layer and we want to go to wave warp. It's an effect that creates a wave through your video. So what we're going to do is set the wave type to square because we want a straight line coming across the screen. Then we're going to stretch the distance between each wave with our wave width. You can bring that all the way up past like 1500. As you can see, now we just have the one line on the screen, and we can adjust the angle. By default, it is going left to right at 90 degrees. If we want it going downward, that is a 90-degree turn. So we're just gonna set it to 180. And then I would adjust the speed because it's going really fast and looks kind of weird. So somewhere between 0.1 and 0.3 is like a sweet spot, you know, to make it move slowly across the screen and still look really cool. As you can see, the wave warp effect has created a gap on the side. So let's just go over to pinning and select all edges so that your footage is stretched to the edges of the frame. Now play around with the angle and the speed if you want. You can get like a diagonal streak across, and that can be applied to any of these. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, a paid plugin. Yay! If you have a bit of money to invest in video editing, I would really highly recommend checking out the Red Giant universe. I'm not being paid to say this. They just have so many options of so many video effects that are literally just 2 clicks. It has saved me a ton of time, and it just looks really good. They have different transitions, different colors, different text effects. They can do motion graphics, but again, this isn't an ad, so let's just get back to VHS. All we have to do is type in VHS, go to our Red Giant effect, double click, boom, VHS. Literally takes 2 seconds. If you want to change the style a little bit, just click on choose a preset. Now check this out. There are 18 different styles to choose from, all slightly different, and you can stack them if you want. If you want to make the cool VHS crop, you just go over to the frame style, choose the 4:3 aspect ratio. They have different LUTs and coloring styles right here. You can play around with the amount of noise, it's already built into it, and the random seed generator creates a, completely different variation of it every time. And if you don't want the full VHS effect, you can just blend it with the original a bit. They also recently updated it so that it renders insanely fast, like crazy fast, radically fast. The last time I tried to export a 2-minute video, it took around half an hour to 45 minutes. Now it only took me 3 minutes, so thank you, Red Giant. Again, that is a paid plugin, but there is so much to it. So I just wanted to add it to this video because for me, if I was gonna use that effect in a project a lot, I would just buy it. It just really simplifies the whole task of creating a VHS effect, especially if you're gonna do it on multiple clips. You'll save a lot of time, and time can be money. Bonus, bonus, bonus. We're just gonna add some text. The font that we've been using in this video is actually called VCR. It's really sweet. You can either add the date or location, pretty much whatever you want. Now this is gonna look a little too sharp. We can just use one of the blur effects from our effects panel, and we're just gonna add a little bit. Sweet, that is it. I'm gonna put a link in the description to get that font. It is absolutely free. And if you want some inspiration on how to use this effect for your own videos, check out the videos that I made with Frank Walker on tour. I'll put a little reel of my VHS effects in at the end of this video if you want to watch. I used it quite a bit because it fits his aesthetic as a producer, and it just looks really cool. And there you go. 3 different ways to do this, all within roughly 30 seconds each. And I gave you a bonus, and a bonus. So if you found this video helpful, make sure you smash that subscribe button, because next week I'm gonna give you a cool guy hair tutorial. Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
Fucking do this! You don't look bad.
Alright, cool.
Can you top that?
Wow. Fire all the pyro!
From this, what is it called? A USB? From this USB, I make them dance.